The girl and her family were about to leave for vacation when they saw the road completely jammed with Teslas whose brakes had failed. Strangely, there wasn't a single driver inside any of them. She looked closer through the window and saw the autopilot sign on the dashboard. That's when she realized how serious the situation was. A second later, another self-driving Tesla came speeding straight toward them. Terrified, she jumped back into their car. Quickly turned the wheel and looked behind, only to see dozens of Teslas charging right at them. She gripped the steering wheel and swerved again and again, barely escaping with her life. But what she didn't know was that an unprecedented disaster had just begun. When they finally got home, the woman rushed to her computer to see what was going on outside. But there was no internet connection, and her phone had no signal either. They didn't think much of it at first, assuming the network would come back soon. But as night fell, there was still no connection. Unable to sleep, the couple passed the time by stacking toy blocks. They were just getting into it when a sudden knock echoed from a door. Sensing something off, the man grabbed a stick for protection and opened it carefully. Standing outside was a man and his young daughter, and he instantly recognized them. It was their landlord, the one who'd rented them a house. The landlord explained that he'd been driving back to the city when a massive power outage hit. His car's GPS stopped working without a signal, so he came to his old property to spend the night. The couple invited them in, but moments later, an emergency alert blared across the TV. Breaking news: a nationwide cyber attack had crippled the internet. It was already late, so everyone decided to rest for the night. The next morning, the woman woke up and checked her phone. There were few news updates. Apparently, the blackout had been caused by a massive hacker attack. She went to show her husband, but when he took the phone, the news suddenly vanished, and the signal dropped again. Then things got even stranger. When the little girl went outside to play, a herd of elk gathered in the yard, as if sensing something terrible was coming. The landlord woke up and walked over to a nearby house, only to find the place ransacked and abandoned. After searching around, he managed to find a satellite phone, but when he stepped outside to use it, there was still no signal. He decided to head toward the coast to try again. But when he reached the beach, he froze in shock. The shore was covered with airplane wreckage and scattered luggage, and before he could react, another passenger jet came crashing straight toward him.